All right. So what you guys are going to be doing today, okay? We are moving to module 4. Thanks. Um, okay. So what I want you to do, okay, is go to Schoology and open the module 4 folder. Okay. In-person kids, I want you to be staying on um conference the whole time. Okay, just like you would be if I was there. Okay, so um, open up the module 4 folder. The first thing you're going to do is complete the module 4 pre-assessment. Right? Remember, guys, a pre-assessment is just a way for me and you to be able to see what you already know about this topic we are about to cover. Okay? Pre-assessments are never for a grade. Okay, they're never for a grade, but that doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't try on it. Okay, I still want you trying. I still want to see how much you actually know already on this topic. What I'm saying why it's not for a grade is so I don't want you stressing over it if you did well or not. Okay, so again, this is for a way for me to see if what you already know on this topic, and but also a way for you to see, hey, I actually know some things already on this topic. Okay, so it's a 5-question thing. Just quickly go ahead and take that. You don't have to do it right this second, but I want you to do that first. Okay, I'm going to explain to you what um, we are going to be doing in the standard level skills folder for today first. Okay, so if you can go into your standard level skills folder, if you notice, I put a folder titled October 8th through the 9th because what you're doing today, you're also doing tomorrow. You have also class time tomorrow to work on it. Okay, so this is not something you have to finish today. You have time tomorrow to work on it. However, you might have some time on Tuesday, but not terribly long. Okay, so look at your October 8th through 9th folder. Obviously, the first thing in there is to complete the Module 4 pre-assessment. That is for the folks at home who did not, who are not on conference, right? Who are listening to this video and so forth. Okay, go to the assignment titled A Road to Revolution Storyboard. Okay, so again, I want people right now, okay, to be going to Schoology. Go to the assignment titled A Road to Revolution Storyboard. Okay, and I really need you guys listening up to hear me out what I want you to be doing for this assignment. Alright, so you are going to complete a storyboard for the following events that led up to the start of the American Revolution. So Module 4, we are talking about the American Revolution. Okay. But before we get to the actual war itself, there were a series of events that had happened in the colonies that led to the build up to the start of the war, right? It was a snowball effect that things kept happening one after another until finally, right, it was like war broke out. We have to start. Like it's just, this is just too much, right? So if you remember back in at the end of module 3, we started talking about the French and Indian War, right? And how the king had put that proclamation of 1763 up, and it angered many colonists, right? Because they're realizing, look at the ultimate power the king does have on the colonies. And so that was just the first of the events that we start seeing happening of right, that's going to lead to the American Revolution War. Okay, so what I want you to do is there's I believe eight events. Okay, we have the Proclamation of 1763, so you already kind of know about that event. Okay, the Sugar Act, the Stamp Act, this idea of no taxation without representation, the Township Acts, the Boston Massacre, the Boston Tea Party, and then the Intolerable Acts. Okay, so there's 8 events that you're going to create. Okay, for each event, you need to include the following information. So the name and date of the event. Luckily, the Proclamation of 1763 already gives you the name and event. However, the other ones, you'll definitely need the date of the event of that. Okay, you're going to explain what the event was. So what was the Proclamation of 1763? What was the Sugar Act? Like, what did it do? Okay, how the colonists reacted. Well, how did the colonists react to the Proclamation of 1763? Were they happy with it? Were they not? What did they do, like, in response to how they felt about it? Okay. And then you're going to do a hand-drawn, yes, you see how hand-drawn is underlined? Hand-drawn visual representation of the event. It must include some sort of color and no internet pictures. Can someone please reword that for us? Can someone please explain that to us in their own words? Okay, no looking at pictures off the internet. No pasting the internet. You can't take a picture off the internet. Thank you. It has to be your own drawing. Okay, listen, I am not grading you on your drawing. Okay, if I can easily look at the drawing and be like, yep, that is the Proclamation of 1763. Great, guys, I am not an artist. I wish I was, but I'm not. Okay? I promise you that. I'm not grading you on your drawing whatsoever. However, I am going to grade, does the picture attempt to look at like what the Sugar Act does? Does the picture attempt to look like, did they use color, right? Okay. Again, this is a hand-drawn visual representation. Okay? Hand-drawn visual representation. You can use stick figures for all I care. Okay? Because I cannot draw people. Okay? But again, it just needs to represent what the event is. Again, I'm not judging you based on your drawing skills. Now, if you have drawing skills, please show them off. Let us see the beautifulness of your drawings. Okay? Let us be jealous of your drawings. Okay? But if you cannot draw like me, do not stress on if your drawings look good. I'm not judging you. I'm not grading you off the drawing. I'm grading you off of, does the picture show what the event is. Okay. All right. So you might complete the assignment on paper. Okay. You can use multiple pieces of paper. I do not mind using multiple pieces on paper. I do not mind if you do it on notebook paper or like white computer paper. I believe in people things. Hopefully, Coach Johnson was able to find both of those for you if you would like. Okay. Or you can, I know Pages, if you have a stylist, I know Pages allows you to do a draw aspect, or just some other apps I know allow you to do hand-drawn things on your iPad. If that is something that is better for you, that's fine, just as long as it's uploaded to this assignment as a PDF. Okay, and then if you're doing it on paper, you're taking a picture of the different papers and submitting those pictures. Okay, So a resource that I have provided, hopefully some of you have seen my letter from yesterday, okay? That I had sent out through an email. That email was intended for you to just see that there is no need to cheat, no need to plagiarize in this class. Okay, I provide you with all the resources that you will need to be able to be successful in this class. Okay, there is again no need for you to be looking up the answers, no need for you, because most likely they're going to be wrong. Everything that we create for this class, okay, is based off your notes, your textbook, or a provided resource that we have given you. So in like this assignment, you see there is an attachment. Okay, it's called Pearson Road to Revolution PDF. It's from a different textbook, but it includes all of these events, and it goes pretty well into detail. Okay, so use this PDF to help you get the information on the events that you have to create a storyboard for. Okay, so again, if you want to do it on multiple pieces of paper, if you want to do, 2 or 3 events to a piece of paper, that's fine, as long as each event has all 4 things that you need to include. So again, the name and date of the event, the explanation of what it was, how the colonists reacted to it, and then a hand-drawn picture that goes along and represents the event. Okay. And then of course, submitting it. You do have today and tomorrow in class to be working on this. All right. You have today and tomorrow to be working on this in class. Again, use this PDF right here, okay, to help you with the information for each of the events. Okay. Any questions for me for how to do this assignment? How about Caitlin, instead you take it right now, okay? Because that way I would rather you take it right now because then you can work on this tomorrow and then even maybe some Tuesday or over the weekend. This is all you're doing today and tomorrow in class, correct? See you later, Ariane. Okay. See you later. You guys can, if you can get off, but if you have questions, come back on, please.